Judgment does come through for the Kaja. That will be a difficult spot for Dewa, and they have to be aware of the pickoffs.
Yawi, who has Flicker, but wants to use it on Aran, who has Purify.
And that's no heavy spin right before the next turtle, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes the contest. Gary, level 4. Gugun, level 4.
And Gugun wants to go for it. There you go. Death is welcome, eating him up and getting the red tree for free because Gary was inside of his stomach. Yeskiel escaping with the diversion. Gugun still in the midst of it all right now. The Divine Judgment actually pulls Trion back and it's going to be traded 1-for-1.
Second, but a diversion play already in the midst of it all.
Okay, they bait out Kimura to Aran. That's the bait. Aran goes to the wave. They will think there's something messy here, and he gets a 3-man. Drian teleports up top now with Kimura very low. Aran is going for the Purify, but will be CC'd in the end. Now Aran taken down by Kimura. Yeah, Heskill as well now. Taken down by Gary. 2-4-0. Meanwhile, bottom lane, a trade possibly happening, but Gary uses the portal, gets there. Now brings Kabuki in towards. Oh! Gugun misses the death to his welcome, but he does buy a little bit of space for Kabuki to space out even further. Drian goes for the stun. Case doing the same thing now as Watt. Can just go for the Lycan Pounce and shred them, but he's not in Lycan form. They didn't turret. They didn't juggle the turret aggro properly. And now Gugun pulls them back. Yeah, Heskill's back here with a diversion play again. Drian trying to get the other members out of here. Whoa, what a fight.
That definitely didn't go according to plan, though. They were banking on the pickoff in the top side, but they weren't able to get it. Instead, they traded in for 2 members for the price of 0. Another opposite play, mirror play happening in the bottom side. And it also wasn't as fruitful as they anticipated.
It's just very chaotic from both these teams. And I must say, when it gets that chaotic, I feel like Dewa has a bit of an edge. And for Aura, it looks like Yeskiel is really struggling to really find a position where he can output a lot of that damage. Uses the diversion to actually send Aran back to his lane, but oh, might be a bit too late. Oh, Kimura though.
Extended here towards his own, or the enemy turret. Aran chases him down. Kimura can go for a little bit more here.
Personal
fight. Before that, Aran gets the kill. And now it's Drian who's actually baited in, puts in the teleport, but Aran just gets out and yeah, Dewa do not want to take that fight.
Both of those EXP
really forced to kind of tone it down, and as a result, it's very hit or miss. But now, Aura,
the diversion, and Watts is the target of that operation. Drian now wants to bring everybody here, puts the teleport down as Kabuki gets stunned as well.
Oh.
He's able to run away though. I don't think that trade was worth it in the end. Oh my god, Kaze with the Divine Judgment steal on the flicker, and also Kimura. Actually, Drian picks up that kill. Gary secures the purple.
Does still have his ultimate. No, he doesn't actually. But here we go, Yawi.
Going forward, Gary doesn't have the heavy spin. Gugun gets it for free, and Gary's tied up to Drian right now.
Yawi, right, to facilitate a pickoff. And of course, because Drian is in the area to just portal up.
Oh, the TP from Drian, and now a teleport as well. That's the pickoff. The man advantage. Oh, Gary finds a massive heavy spin, pins Kabuki and Yawi together. And Aran is forced to run away. Dewa, 5-man.
Activated towards where though?
There.
They concealed too. I don't know if Watt spots it. Drian does spot it though. They go for the Divine Judgment, and now it's going to be the teleport. Now it's an all brawl. Oh my goodness! Dewa have read it again. It's Drian with a massive play. Just staying idly by in that bush and then popping the TP. Canceling the proactive maneuvers of Yawi, Heskiel, and Kabuki.
The difference is in macro, I would say, right? Drian knew exactly that was going to happen. He gets caught quite low here, but they do have a man advantage if Dewa want to push through with this Lord.
Gugun still holding it down now. Gary doesn't have heavy spin. Gugun does it as welcome. Watts with a whole lot of damage. It's Aran in the backside now. Goes on to Drian. Good flicker out by Case. Drian very low, running around as well. That's Kabuki able to capitalize on the isolation. They want a 3v5. My goodness, what?
There's a single target damage coming in from Kabuki, man. You overstep just a bit of damage that can really shut down Kabuki. He needs to be locked down somehow or get caught. But oh, look at that, Divine Judgment.
Canceling the final slash, and Kabuki picks up a killing spree. Looking for the turret. This is a base turret, ladies and gentlemen. Aura, off of a 3v5, gets the Lord, gets a pick onto a Kimura, and then takes a base turret.
A cascade of objectives taken by Aura. And in those team fights, I guess now they have a bit more of an advantage. They're just staying there in the base, actually. They're going for Gary. They're going for one more base turret.
Trying to trade it down now. Drian goes in. Aran's very, very low, but he has a Brave Smite, and he actually just jumps out in time. That's all just a bait for Kabuki.
And like we said earlier, even your Heskill needs to be taken care of.
Okay, here's the attempt. Drian wants to go for the trade right now. Has the TP as well, but it's just going to be a 1v2. Aran has the Purify, will use it. Going for the Brave Smite, but now gets torn down. He uses the Purify late, but up top, now it's going to be Gary all alone. He's very, very low. Aura decided to go for the trade right now as Gugun goes for it and finds it now. An all-out fight in the top side where the TP's happening. That's going to be Kabuki. Shut down and Aura are losing, but they get a diversion to save 2. And the minions are in the base. It's 15 kills to Dewa, but 3,000 gold lead still for Aura.
There's the objective gaming coming in from Aura, man. But trading 3 now for the Lord means that Dewa will be able to clear it out, but still, a big victory. Not letting Dewa get that, not letting Dewa attempt a recovery with the momentum, with the empowered waves. And technically, once they're up, they can still set up for that bottom wave that's still pushing up. It might really work out best in favor of Aura.
Wow, what happened to Kimura's HP bar? Aran just used the ult and shredded him down. Kimura has to recall. Now Drian, Divine Judgment on the cancels and they go for it first. No TPs, but he buys the immortality. Drian, what the hell? And now it's a full-on fight from Kabuki. He does get Drian, he does escape as well. Gugun still in the midst of the team fight as Aran tries to sustain back in. Yawi looking to go for another. It's Gary still alone, isolated. He has the immortality now, but it's not really gonna help him. He will fall. What a play by Aura! What a decision!
I was wondering, Yawi spent so much time in that bush for so long, not going to the top bush above it, and it was because he was anticipating where Drian would be landing with the rest of his members. He tried to take him out before he was able to utilize the TP, but either way, they were able to turn it completely around. This is yet another neutral objective.
It's going to be so tough for Dewa to defend, but here we go.
Okay, an Evolved Lord in the mid lane, and Yehezkiel and Aran around in the bottom lane, trying to just turret down. Divine Judgment on a Gary this time. Gugun, pop him to death is welcome, goes onto the chip right now, spits him out, stuns him out, and that is Kabuki who capitalizes on it. Lord still very healthy. A 3-man final slash, but Yehezkiel is able to position better again, and Gugun is in the midst of it all. Again, it's Aran, shredding them down in the back. Kabuki doing the same thing as Yehezkiel, executes them. What MKs versus the world, and Aura burned them down to the ground.
That Aura want to dive in, and Minotaur also wants them to dive in. It's so much easier for the catch. And they're gonna go for the signature. I would even say signature at this point. Signature Yawi Grok.
Yep. Aura walking up again, posturing up. Aran already clearing up top side here. Kimura brought back to Gugun. He's looking for the Death's Welcome onto Gary, but he has the hard guard now. Minis Fury used up. Gary wins out the retreat battles. Gugun is now caught in the last insanity of Kimura.
XP lane. Kimura is having a very tough time, man. Aran is just very, very aggressive in that lane, and Gary now close to half HP with the hard guard though.
Yeah, Minis Fury right now, and that's Gary who walks up, capitalizes on that. Gugun doesn't pop the Death's Welcome in time earlier and loses out now. Gets big bonked down by the Appraiser's Wrath. And Aura again lose out on the neutral objective take. Aran might actually die here as well, but he goes in for 2 jabs and he gets a kill with that lethal ignition take. Finally, a Melfic Roar.
And look at the gold lane. Watt goes with a Thunderbelt, but it won't be enough. He gets taken out right there. Aggression coming in from Aura in X armor just seems to get completely melted down, and Aura brute force the turret.
Yeah, and they get out. They burn out a flicker, and yeah, they're gonna lose Yawi too, but I think they'll trade a roam for a mid-tier 1. Happily.
On the top side though, another 2v1 situation. Aran gets caught. Yehezkiel is there.
Goes in for the fear. Aran now looking for the stacks again. Goes in, able to pop.
Fallen, so that is space that Yawi really usually uses effectively to try and get those pickups.
Gary.
They're trying to hold his ground here. Aran knockout strike, and he has successfully defended the tier 1. Kabuki now flickered on. Oh, good Lycan Pounce to cancel out the Minis Fury, but will still be knocked up. Yawi with defensive flicker, and Aran goes in for the flank right now. Goes in for some damage with a jab for the knockout strike, but isn't able to find enough damage to take anyone down. Gugun in the midst of it all, burned down by Kimura, has the last insanity, but it's also Yehezkiel who steals the last insanity with the IMU. Kabuki with Lycan Pounce onto Gary. Oh my god, that could have very easily been a turnaround. Aran with the shield, maneuvering back the knockout strike to Kimura and the lethal ignition tick. Yeheskil and Yawi now. The layering of damage. Kimura loses the Faraga armor. Kabuki's back, baby. And here he is with a Lycan pounce to shut Kimura down.
3-4-1 trade at the moment. Gugun for all the rest. And you can see Aura pushing on.
Look at that purple buff again. It's turning around.
Oh,
Yawi finds what? Purify instantly. Hard guard ready to. But that's a big resource already used up now. Kimura burning around in that bush. Now Ron goes on it. Gugun wins the retry battle 50-50. Yeheskil steals it with last insanity. Goes into the back line right now. Dodges away from the appraiser's wrath. Gary looks for it, but it's a bait. Ron is the real assassin. He executes one of the members. Drian falls as well. Now, a last insanity from Kimura as Case picks up a kill, but Aran! Double kill for Aran. The do it against a chip. They can certainly do it against no chip. Yeheskil in the mid lane. No last insanity defensively. Already baits out the hard guard. Watt is low. And they reset the Lord again. They have another push up top. They'll take as long as they want.
They're allowing Aran to just make the plays happen, man. Even if Case mispositions here, Aran can immediately delete the Angela.
He's going for it, but you know, carry is sent there too.
That's it.
Just like that.
Masterfully done by Aura. The forced error to take in the Free Lord.
That's all they needed to do. All they needed to do was create that. The distraction from Aran in the top side. They would have not been able to leave Keys alone.
Camera.
Is it another V?
Oh boy.
Again, another one.
It's so good.
It's down. Kimura. Firaga armor gone. Almost completely gone. The turret also gone up top. In the mid lane too. Everything just collapsing all at once. In the bottom lane, it's going to crash down as well. Just the mini waves is enough to take it down now. Tetsuna's welcome. Munching on Gary. A good appraiser's wrath on the Yawi, but he still has the immortality. Just bought it recently. And now we'll put the barrier down. Trying to isolate the frontliners. Loses his own immortality. Aran, taunted up. This might be the kill back now. Aran loses his life. Case picks up the shutdown. And Aura might be in a bad spot now. Last insanity to the back as well as the appraiser's wrath doing so much damage. Kabuki, 1 HP. Goes to the Lycan form. And Dewa are hesitant to go for the full initiation. They'll take 2 and they'll be happy with it. Gary is
Oof. That was scary.
They have to make a decision here because Gary and Kimura are around the Lord Pit. And that the carry, the guy who does damage, the main backliner, is in the base. So Aura can literally pull the trigger anytime they want now. Aran is in the bottom lane, still ensuring that the carry is there, and that's why Gugun goes in for it. There's welcome and the secure for Gugun. Drian is a 3-man Minus Fury, but what is it going to do right now with Drian taken down? Kabuki walking out of the last insanity. A good winner truncheon to get out of the last insanity, but the Razor's Wrath still connecting. Gets out for a bit. Kabuki though, just with the normal form, not even the Lycan form, gets a double kill. It's a shutdown for Case. Aran 1v1 and what? Actually wins it out in the mid lane. But now it's Kaze and Kimura. Both sandwiched down. Yeheskil very low. Kimura going for the kill and Kaze flickering forward. Now Aura, what do they do? An enhanced Lord in the mid lane and 2 members of Dewa up top. More waves coming down. That's the hard guard to get the Angela back to base. Can Watt defend 3 waves of super minions, enhanced minions, and an evolved Lord, or enhanced rather? Yes, he can, with the help of Kimura, who recalls.
They don't have an...
This is the subversion of expectation. Aran joining the team fight. Carry still in the mid lane. Aran on the Dria. Knockout strike. Gugun secures it, and Dewa now are lost. Watt is not there. Yawi, power of nature, and they back off. They get a free Lord, evolve this time, and they will look to end the game with this.
That was a much...
Yeheskil to zone away Watt for making anything happen. Let's see how this plays out, man.
So far, Lord still relatively untouched. Aran with 2 shots and the Faraga armor is gone just like that. Minus Fury onto Yawi, but he has the power of nature. Now it's a knock up, and that's welcome. Aran going straight for the base with the help of everyone here. And they end the game 2-0. Clean sweep up against Dewa United.
A complete turnaround here for the Red Dragons. In leg number 1, it was a 2-0 for Dewa. But they show the improvement that this team has undergone. They have